See, now that sounds like a bad idea, but what I could do is slip you some more gold, and you kind of let me know if there's a place that may or may not, perchance, sell these, maybe under the table.
Sure, slip me some gold now.
Hire more gold.
Yeah, there aren't any. I mean, you might be able to ask around, in the shadows, but for the most part, everybody keeps their noses clean around here, and I'd suggest you do the same thing. All right. So, you were asking about the council?
Yeah, I wanted to just know the general laws, how they take the visitors, if there's like anything important I should know about how this place works.
Oh, well, mostly it's pretty chill. Everybody's pretty law-abiding. The council pretty much rules with an iron fist, so everybody's too scared to step out of the laws and regulations too much. Pretty standard stuff. No stealing, no killing, On top of that, everybody kind of works for the council. They are royalty, and everything they do is typically in the pursuit of furthering their magical powers. So there's that.
Fair enough.
And what are y'all doing now?
Going to town, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just go drop off whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd like to look to find and see if there is like a magic item shop for us to peruse.
Right. So let's see.
For us to purchase something from and for him to raid.
Mm-hmm. Well, not raid, hopefully.
So
He's gonna raid it.
The city of Lorna is a bustling metropolis, home to a diverse population all over of creatures from all over the realms. It's got a series of tall towers that cover the landscape. And let's see. And what are you looking for?
Just like a general magic shop. Magic weaponry or anything else.
Nora's bizarre weapon. There is Ira's Magic Emporium that you find within the business district.
Mm-hmm.
A small cramped shop packed with little special magical items.
Maybe you can find another llama.
And what are you looking for?
There's a piece of weaponry in my databanks called a sunblade or a sun sword.
Jesus Christ, you want a sun sword?
Yeah, I want a lightsaber.
Oh,
that may sound like a stealing thing and not a buying thing.
Yeah, it's a sunblade.
That's how much that shit costs.
It's a blue item, so it's like a +2 longsword.
Yeah, blue items can range anywhere from like 1,000 to like fucking 4,000.
I need something to round out my character so I can fight everything.
Well, again, I mean, if it has it, that's a stealing thing, not a...
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to check.
Think from what I have on here, that would be a little bit beyond
this place?
Beyond this magical shop's inventory.
How about like a ring of protection?
They could come up with that, I'm sure. Yes.
How much they got? So that's the big question.
Stand by for Now, this is technical difficulties. How much is this? Give me a minute to look it up.
Seriously.
What do these usually go for? I'm just going to put a base price on that at $500.
Okay.
You go in.
Grab that, put it on.
Okay.
Drop her 500 and leave.
Grazie. Have a fantastic day, sir.
So how much is the stuff in her shop worth?
I mean, you could tell some of the items in the shop range anywhere from 100 to 1,000 gold value.
I would like to look around and see if I notice any kind of like protective wards, magical barriers.
Do you have an ability to see magic?
I think he's just trying to look.
Well, because I would know
potentially
like what they
obvious.
look like after I got fucked in the last magic shop.
At least some of them.
So
at least
like an
one or
idea.
Give me an investigation
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Ooh, that's a shame.
I'll put the DC
Whoa.
at 14.
That's
That's
investigation's
intelligence.
an int, so it's just gonna be a straight roll for me.
Okay.
19 plus 6.
19 plus 6? Yes. Walking around here and checking out some of the items, you could see that the security is taken very seriously here. There are several wards, and from what you see, you may roll that high. You pretty much assume that there's some kind of scrying going on as well.
Not impossible to get through, but it's like that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of security, and they might have true sight stuff up because this is a wizard place.
Yeah, but as we're like leaving though, you'd be almost remiss to not try. So we'll be back. Maybe in the guise of a certain pirate already hated by the council, but we'll be back.
I want to just get a general idea of what this shop has. Just a little bit of everything, kind of common to.
Yeah, a lot of mostly common to rare.
Okay.
But no big rare things.
Yeah, because those would be over 1,000.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure
You can assume and ascertain, like, being a robot or a mechanical man as old as you are, you've seen wizards and stuff and know that they hoard wonderful magical items.
Mhm.
And if what you're looking for would probably be held by the council.
I'd remind Mirg that and be like, there's a piece of weaponry that I've been remembering from many decades ago. It's called a sun sword or sunblade, something along those lines. It is very mighty, and I'd appreciate finding one. It would round out my abilities to fight things very well.
it's expensive, but
A little
doable.
bit.
Actually, maybe, well, no. Because I think it requires a certain kind of gemstone to make work, right? Or it actually might even be like a fire giant's heart or some stupid shit.
For the sun sword?
Yeah, because it.
I don't know. I haven't looked into that.
It's a blue
That's
magic
something.
item.
Well, no, but I'm saying like, because if you wanted to have someone make it, like you would, the parts to make it require like some kind of like magical beings. If it is a fire giant, that would be really upsetting because we could have killed it, made you one, and been all right. So, Billy, you know the big question I'm going to ask, right? Is there anything left kind of unattended that Mir can just slip into his pocket?
In the shop?
In the shop.
You get from a sense of the arcane what are those? Not sigils.
The seals, the wards, whatever.
Wards, yeah. That they're kind of all encompassing.
Okay.
Even if you picked a smaller item and stole it, something would trigger or alert.
It would still, yeah.
And what did you want?
I'm just kind of like gathering. I'm looking through some stuff now. I'm just trying to see if I would want anything, and I'm probably not gonna go purchase anything yet. I'm probably gonna make my delivery first, but I also want to hang with these yahoos because I want to keep an eye on them.
I don't know what you think's going to happen, like, when shit does go down. Because you are as implicated as us, and you are definitely the first to die.
I just want to keep an eye.
I mean, you're going to have plenty of eyes, especially, like, if I walk up and blow the wizard's head off.
I want to know, I'm not keeping my 2 blob minions with me.
That's probably a good idea.
Those 2 are staying on the ship. The imp is hanging with me invisible. Keep an eye on it. I want it to be giving me any alerts, any important information at all times. Just kind of keeping a general eye, keeping within about 100 feet of me.
Okay.
I wonder, how does that work?
Scouting
Like,
about.
if the imp comes into the shop, does its invisibility cease to exist once it enters through the magic?
No, it's not an anti-magic shell.
Otherwise that would be very
Counterproductive.
counterproductive.
Counterproductive to make the magic shop anti-magic.
Well,
I guess actually that would be kind of useful because then like you couldn't use anything against her in the shop, but once you leave with the magic item, it would work.
Yeah.
That's kind of a good idea. I might have to use that in the future.
So what I just found out is invisibility is 1,000% the way to go.
As far as you know.
As far as I know, yeah, because I could walk in there with invisibility, grab some shit, and misty step out, and
True sight and invisibility doesn't make you unnoticed. You'd still have to stealth and hide.
the stealth
Just
part's
gives you
fine.
advantage on that.
The stealth part's fine. I mean, it's more along the lines of I would have to find some way out. But well, I guess that's a question. Because it's just the same woman working the counter, right? An older woman, or who is it?
That was EIRA. Era's magic important.
How you doing
emporium.
today?
Having trouble reading fantasy names. Doesn't give a great description of her, but we'll just say, yeah, I'll give her as a older elven lady.
Okay. So I'll walk up to her, strike up a conversation.
So you like to buy, huh?
Maybe. I was actually wondering if you had some insights that maybe you could give. I feel like I'm being watched every once in a while, and every once in a while I hear like these like little wing beats. Could you possibly tell where that's coming from?
Sir, I've been around on this realm for 800 years.
And
Don't shit on my back and tell me it's mud. You want me to identify that imp over there so you know if I could see magic shit. I know. And I know what your intentions are. I could tell by the way you walked into this store that you're just looking to steal something from me. Go ahead, take it, buddy. Let's see what happens.
whoa, now
Sorry, she rolled her a nat 20 on her insight.
Oh, she did. I saw it sitting there.
Could I try to roll a nat 20 on my deception?
No, I'm going to say she's got that. I'm
Damn.
sorry.
I'm at first, I'm caught off guard by the fact that she knows that the imp is there, and then as she starts to call him out, I start to just giggle in the background.
I'm actually impressed.
Well, when you've been around as long as I have, I've seen a thing or two, and you ain't pulling the wool over nobody's eyes, kid. You better keep your nefarious actions to a minimum in these parts, unless you're going to get torn up.
What?
You're going to meet your maker real soon.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've been told that by a wonderful, wonderful old hag like yourself.
Well, us old folks know better, don't we?
Apparently not. But, so, I guess another question would be...
Yes, I will sell you stuff if you want to buy some stuff. Come on, I could tell your type. You got a lot of stolen coin on you. Fork it over.
It's not technically stolen. It's earned.
Mm-hmm. You're bullshitting a bullshitter. You ain't getting nowhere, son. I'll take the money.
So how about this, then? I'll give you 100 gold in exchange for information. Fair?
Yeah, 100 gold's pretty decent. What you want to know?
The wards above your door and just those wards in general. How do you get past them?
Keep your money, asshole. Get the fuck out of my store.
I would like to try to persuade her to understand I'm not going to steal from her, but I do want to know in the future how to get past those. 100 gold I won't be stealing from her.
All right, roll a persuasion.
I think it's going to be a 17. Yes.
I am looking on there.
Mhm.
Oh, to get past those, yeah, you're pretty standard. Anti-magic shell will work. That'll shut them down.
There's
Yeah.
anything that's
Or you can just set it off and it'll go away once it's done blowing you to hell and back.
So see, the funny thing is, I actually encountered that a couple days ago, and it hurt. But you're saying like anti-magic or anything kind of disrupt it would be how you get past it then.
Yeah.
What if you destroy the surface that the ward is on?
Typically, I think that counters it, yeah. Without setting it off. That's a good workaround. You got an explosive on you.
Yeah. Hard gold well spent.
Ching.
See, was that so hard, you old bitter crone?
Okay.
Hey, I've already been shot by magic plenty within the last week. You ain't gonna hurt me more than it's already done earlier.
Oh, I ain't trying to hurt you, youngin'. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just,
Now,
make sure to keep an eye on you and let my others know who to keep an eye on if things start going.
see, now you can't
going
insult my
awry.
intelligence, right? Now,
You can't insult my wisdom.
but obviously, I'm not gonna steal from people around here if they got some shady shit like you've been up to. But I would like to buy something.
By all means, what you want?
I want an anti-spell jammer.
I'm sure you do.
I'm willing to pay good money for it.
What level is that?
It's like a 3rd level.
I bet
spell.
you anything, it's high enough to where this place wouldn't allow anyone to sell them. I wouldn't expect to find one.
But now something like that might be sold in the black market if this place does have one.
Absolutely.
So it just kind
Maybe
of...
if you can get away with it, but I'm not sure the council would appreciate me aiding in somebody that would
That's
use
an
that to.
that's an 8th level spell.
Is it?
wow.
Anti magic field. It's an 8th
that,
level.
that kind of magic secrets are locked behind the walls of the inner council. So go ask them.
See, now that sounds like a bad idea, but what I could do is slip you some more gold, and you kind of let me know if there's a place that may or may not, perchance, sell these, maybe under the table.
Sure, slip me some gold now.
Hire more gold.
Yeah, there aren't any.
Ah.
I mean, you might be able to ask around, in the shadows, but for the most part, everybody keeps their noses clean around here, and I'd suggest you do the same thing.
Just from the overbearing weight of your fucking masters, apparently, in the council.
Do you have 8th level spell slots to sling it, motherfuckers? Me neither. I'd do as they say too, unless you want to end up underground.
I mean, that's kind of it. But hey, you know what? That was 200 gold well spent.
Yeah, got some information.
But
Do you know where you could find a
eighth
sun sword?
level
A sun sword.
Mm-hmm.
The best bet would be the council on there too. If you got in with one of them, they could probably either have it created or find its origin.
Understood.
They're well into magic items. They quite hoard the things.
I imagine equally as well protected.
Oh, way more.
I assume so, yeah.
Way more.
It's quite unfortunate.
All right, anybody else? Were you still up to something?
I'm still just trying to think of stuff that I would want. I'm not like planning on anything. If I'm going to buy something, it's after I've done everything.
All right, well, we can continue on. You can,
Keep thinking.
after we've had a break, you can research it and
Yeah.
see what kind of items you'd want.
Now, there was one more question I would have for her, though. Because she's been around for 800 years, right?
Yeah, here and there.
So, there is a wizard, or maybe he's a sorcerer, that has the ability to turn into a gold dragon. Does something like that sound familiar to you?
Yeah.
Okay. More information?
More gold?
How much more?
How about another hundo?
Okay, so how about this then? I'll give you 100 more, but you answer 5 questions about the sorcerer.
All right, I'll give you 4 questions for 100. 25 gold each. That sounds pretty fair.
I will make the deal under the guarantee that if you don't know the answer, I get to ask another one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting rich today. Mama's going out drinking tonight.
He loves his information.
Well, no, that's actually useful, because again,
And he loves his money, too. Both spending and earning.
obviously, old bitch knows exactly what I'm up to, so I can't steal anything from this entire island, so either I get something out of it, or like...
So what you want to know?
So first off is, give me a general idea of who he is.
That's a command, not a question.
Who is he?
Generally.
Who generally
Who
is he?
he? He is one of the most powerful members to ever exist on the council. His name was Mac Bentley.
You said Mac?
Mac, M-A-C-K, Bentley.
All right, so now I also want to roll for insight to make sure she's not lying her fucking ass off.
Okay.
Insight. Ooh, that's actually kind of low. 15.
It doesn't beat out her 17 for deception, but you still get the feeling that she's not deceiving you.
Okay.
You just get a feeling. You're not 100% sure.
But close enough. So Mac Bentley, just one of the most powerful people to join the council.
Mhm.
Any more you want to give me in answer to that question?
Any more questions?
I have 3 more questions.
By all means. Maybe we'll get to where you need 4 more. Questions with
What are
another
his-
$100.
What is his obsession with a certain llama relic?
Honestly, I've never heard of the llama relic. What is that?
Question for a question. We'll trade. I'll tell you what the llama relic is, and you give me another question.
I'll give you an extra one. You tell me what this llama relic is.
So the llama relic is able to turn orange shards, or yellow shards, whatever they are, into green shards. And the green shards can be used to either power or just used for an excessive amount of money.
Power what?
So I guess I'll just pull out the gun and show her the antimatter rifle.
Nice! Where the hell did you get that, son of a bitch?
You made it!
Jesus!
But
I've never seen anything like that. I've been around for a minute.
But he destroyed a very large town in search of this llama thing. So I guess my next question is going to be, given that the llama turns stones of almost no value into stones of superior value, what could he possibly need that for if he's already so all-powerful?
I mean, still a wizard. They're always after more power. Something like that seems like something the council would be interested in, but he is no longer a part of the council.
So he must have a goal in mind. That's 3 questions.
Oh, so his question is, what is his goal?
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to completely rule the island, the Amber Islands, as a sole authority. That's well known through these parts, actually. You didn't have to ask me for that, but I'll take it up.
Just take it. I get 5 questions now, so I've used 3. Why was he removed from the council?
Yeah, it was about 200 years ago The council rose up against him as he tried to crown himself as sole ruler of the Amber Islands. Confiscating all the magical items and artifacts for himself from the other council members who eventually rose up and prevented him from taking complete power and expelled him from the islands.
So they prevented him from doing that by defeating him. So he does have a weakness then?
Oh, sure. I mean, honestly, he's just a human.
Okay, well, so that's, it's a weakness, but it's not much of one if you're a fucking level 20 mage.
Wizards are powerful, but
he's only human.
he's only human. So, humans can be murdered. Unlike us elves. Kill me, I just come back.
Don't think that's how that works.
My soul, yeah.
Oh,
We
your soul
reincarnate
gets...
to a new elf when we die.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but...
You humans just die. Probably go to the 9 hells and have your soul eaten.
But that does mean that he can be, charmed, frightened, whatever, because elves have, immunity to that shit, but humans don't.
He's not completely immune to such things. That was about 6 questions there. I think you might owe me a little more.
No, that was 5 questions.
You kept asking, I kept answering.
I got 5 questions. We made a deal for 4. You gave me 1 more in exchange for information, and I asked 5.
So about that llama, do you have any? You know where it's at?
I know exactly where it's at.
Where?
Give me half your shop for it.
Give you several magic items for it.
Nah, I think half of your shop is probably worth it.
Mirk, you're not going to get a better deal.
Huh?
Several magic items for information.
No, for the llama.
Oh, for the llama.
Yeah,
For 1 magic item.
Yeah, so here's what's going to happen, right? If she agrees, she'd give us half the fucking shit in the shop, worth probably tens of thousands of gold. I give her llama. Dude comes here, murders this town, and then we just get the fucking llama back. But, no,
Not half the shop.
oh, well, see, that's its value, though, is half the shop. Probably more, actually.
Then I probably don't want to mess with it anyways, because then the council will be directed towards my shop, and then I will be out of business.
That's a shame. I wish you were a little bit stupider. This would be a bit easier, but fair's fair.
Well, that's what you get when you roll a nat 20 on your insights.
I know,
and
right? Ain't that a
wisdom.
bitch? If it was any less, I probably could have gotten away with it. But no, it's just like nat 20. Fuck you.
Her insight's so good, she knows she rolled a nat 20. She exited the game, looked at it, was nat 20, came back in, was like, fuck you,
Just
Matt.
Fuck you, Matt specifically. That's great.
The die landed, her head grew up off it, and just screamed, Nat 20!
But that's actually, that's a lot of useful information for $300 fucking dollars. So that's very nice.
Not bad.
So how about this? We'll do 1 more question for a question. You can ask me whatever you want, and then I'm going to ask you 1 last question.
Okay.
So what would you like to ask first?
What are the yellow stones?
See, that's a problem, because does Mirg actually know what the stones are? Because he knows the stones are natural in nature. They were being mined for a purpose, but I don't think he knows what they technically are. They're like a crystal.
And they're not,
We know what they do.
yeah, they have kind of a radioactive effect. And I don't know, have you guys even explored any other characteristics of it?
No.
We know that it's radioactive. It makes you exhausted.
It's dangerous.
Oh, actually, you know what? That's unfortunate, because that was actually in the fucking bag of holding, was the sample rock. Life's a bitch.
So, what you got to tell her?
How much more would
I think I have an extra one just on me.
How much more would I know with the connections I have?
Let's fucking go!
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
Mac-
pull out the spear that has
I
that
was
shit
wondering
on
if
the
you
end
had
of
the
it.
spear in the back.
Bam!
I'd say significantly more.
Okay.
So,
I can give you secret insights later on.
Yeah.
I'll text it over to you or
Okay.
something.
I pull out the spear, put it on there, and I show her the tip. That is what the yellow stone is. So it is a radioactive substance that seems to drain the strength from the people that it touches and makes them exhausted.
Yes, it does have a foul sense to it.
So we know it's naturally mined. We know it's more of like a crystal than it is a gemstone. And we know that it can be weaponized. As I pull out bullets, also made from the same thing, and show her the bullets that I made.
Oh yeah, so you'd know a lot about the Yellowstone and its effects
Well,
and
he
stuff
know-
because you're using them in your attacks.
Yeah, we
You're
know what they
using the
do.
green ones, right?
No, the green ones
Oh.
were.
Well, the
for-
green ones I need to charge the big gun.
Okay.
No. So I have never shot one. I have 6 bullets.
Oh.
There are 6 levels of exhaustion. If I ever wanted to kill Jaco,
That's right,
that's how I
that's
would do it.
I
So I've
remember
not
that.
shot a single one yet.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, you'd never use that. You've never used your antimatter blower upper either.
Yeah, I have.
He's
Have you
used
used
it
it?
once or
I've
He's
twice.
used
used the
3 times.
antimatter gun.
Because you needed the green stone.
I
for
only
that
had like
one,
3
right?
green stones to
Yeah.
start with. I have
Oh.
one more green stone, so I've shot it twice.
Oh.
Remember, I shot it in the store against the fake mage.
Yeah.
And then I shot it one other time
To get us out.
to get us out.
Of the
that was
llama.
3. But yeah, so there it is.
And entering, use the llama to transform that into a more powerful green.
Yes, and
Stone.
what we do know is that the green shard takes away the more toxic qualities of this and refines it into a more energized thing.
Jeez.
So,
All right. What do you want to know?
where is Mac Bentley?
Where is Mac? Nobody knows. He has anti-divination magic surrounding him.
Actually, very useful.
Last heard,
Anti-divination.
he was expelled into the icy wastelands and bound there so that he couldn't return.
We didn't fuck that up, did we? I'm trying to think.
We didn't.
We barely
All we
went
did
there.
was hunt. All we did was hunt, gather materials, and
No,
left.
but he was free a lot sooner than that. So is
Yeah,
there some
he was.
stupid shit like that we did?
If so, I wasn't a part of it.
Well, no, in Alista, obviously it's still brand new.
No, I mean like
He was
I,
there when Thaddeus
period.
died.
I mean period, because I remember no shenaniganry involving
The
that.
only thing I can think of
Oh,
is
the Icelands?
Well, I remember the Icelands, but I don't remember anything from when I joined this campaign specifically, that would have caused him to.
so. My only thing is that at the very
Escape.
beginning of the campaign, obviously Cockback 1 was with the girl that got stabbed. So unless like he somehow helped free this person, but that's because it's not our fault. He's definitely free. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it's not our fault because he was there when
No.
Thaddeus died.
Yeah, to break the game, yeah, it's not your guys' fault.
No.
This
It's
was
your-
in action before you guys approached.
That's
you
what I
did
did.
create a beacon with the llama to direct him to your location.
That was not Mir's fault. That's his fault.
Yeah, because you guys can ascertain that yourself because right after you used it, then like shortly after that,
He showed
when
up.
the bolt of lightning came down and he appeared and
All right. So that was very useful. Is there anything else you want to give us for more information? Perhaps you want to give us a magic item of medium value for.
medium value. Oh. All right. I got something good for you.
Okay.
This scroll, not to be used by normal people, druids only.
For what only?
Heat metal. Yep. Very powerful. Once you cast it, you'll need to keep your concentration on that target, but it'll suffer damage as long as it's holding a sword or wearing metal armor.
So none of us are druids.
All three of us standing there just staring at it, being like,
what
that would
I'm
be
saying
so
is you
useful.
don't need to be a druid for this.
But it's a one-time use, right? No?
Yeah.
I was thinking about something more permanent.
I mean, more permanent stuff's bank.
Huh.
Start dropping a couple thousand G's on me.
So, because here's my bargain, right?
Mhm.
A ring of spell storing in exchange for one of the green rocks that I have in my backpack.
Oh, you've got a green
I
stone?
have a single green shard that's value to me is worth about 2,000 gold, which I assume is close enough to a ring of spell storing. I don't actually know that. I think it's a blue, so
It's
it
a
runs the
pretty
gambit.
good.
Huh?
It's a pretty good blue too.
So it runs the gambit. It's either like 1,000 or it's like 4,000. I have no idea.
All right, go ahead, roll a persuasion.
Can't you use persuasion plus your intelligence?
Persuasion's on charisma, unfortunately.
Mm.
If it was intelligence, I'd have.
What's your modifier?
Huh?
What's your modifier?
5?
Oh, okay. All right.
Do I need to roll stupid high?
You got to match or beat an 18.
Oh, shit. Lucky. Ooh, 21.
Lucky. It's so stupid.
Fuck you, bitch. Lucky.
Fine. All right. Oh, well, you got good on that. All right. So she will allow for one green stone,
Mm.
and she examines it. Is it authentic?
Huh?
Say she examines it. Is it authentic?
Is it real?
Actually,
The real deal. You ain't pulling no scam because she don't trust your ass.
I mean, I do have a fake one in there too. I even have it written down. No, I'm not fucking with her because if she can see invisibility, she can probably see through descent.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like she could recognize magical
it's-
items and different
no,
stuff. And
like
No,
that
it's
is
legit.
what makes gun go boom boom. Is what that is right there.
fantastic. Wow. Ooh, need to put that in a pouch. Hey. You're a son of a. Fine. She gives you a ring of spell storing, and it can hold up to 4 spells. That's why I rolled the d4 for. I was going to make it like a lesser item if it rolled like a 1 or a 2, but it rolled 4. Sorry, I don't mean to give him all the good shit, guys. Like,
Oh, no, no,
he
no.
manipulates
He
his way
worked
through.
with that.
You know?
He worked for that one. He worked for that one. That was honestly
fair.
entertaining.
We'll
seeing
get
the
your sword. Don't worry. Just a minute.
We'll get it eventually. I understand.
So now,
Now I have a second crystal. Get the fuck out of my store.
now comes a big question, right? No.
Oh.
Anti-magic spells.
Those are 8th level.
8th level spells. Is there anyone that is powerful enough to have access to that level of magic within the council that I could somehow pay to fucking charge this thing?
Probably. I mean, well, it'd be a whole lot. You're talking tens of thousands if you want them to run some spells like that for you.
So you say that, but obviously you've been talking to me for a minute. You realize I'm not completely full of BS.
Oh no, you definitely got skills. That I know.
I think I can get them down to like 3,000 plus information.
You do you.
So we'll see. But regardless, thank you for not completely wasting my time like the last of your fucking kind. Because I'm pretty sure it was an elf that screwed me over back in the tent for like 300 gold. Was it an elf or was it someone else? It was a witch.
goblin, and it was a
The goblin I did business with to get the planks of wood. I went next door and got screwed over for the thing of poison, remember? Was that an elf too?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I think it was.
Which one?
the where he got the poison.
Where I got like, she read like she gave me my future and then...
No, that was wasn't that a little old.
No, that was a
gnomish
halfling.
or
Halfling.
He was
Yeah.
a halfling.
Okay, so fair enough. But
Anyway,
So she's like, and just to let you know, it's a ring of spell storing.
Mhm.
So it can't hold 7th level spells. It can hold up to a total of 5 levels worth of spells. So you could have 1/5, 1/4, and 1/1, 5 firsts, or 3 firsts and 1 second because it's only got 4 slots.
yeah, I have to read up on it. Well, because it's
yeah, it can only hold up to a certain level.
and that's up to 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
It's still incredibly useful.
And they
it
can
just
add,
can't.
and the levels can add together to make that equivalent power.
Well, so I can
Yeah,
have
you
like
can't-
5 level 1s or 1 level 5, but,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
the
You've
max
got
it can
4
hold is a
slots.
5th level. Which 5th level is still.
That's super powerful, but
Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
pretty chunky.
So it doesn't work the way I thought it would, but I still need it for something else. So I was going to ask for it either way.
Okay.
Now, the one thing I don't know is if I use everything in it, I have to resupply it, obviously,
oh
right?
yeah,
So,
yeah. It acts more like a scroll, where one-time use.
but it's a
you can
multi-time
constantly
use.
repeat. You can constantly fill it, and
If you're a magic caster, you can use your daily spell slots to fill it.
and yeah, like I went with how much we travel, you could fill it up and then just have it ready to go on some other day.
All right. Yeah, I'm good. So
All right,
I got what
you
I wanted.
guys doing anything else?
I'm fine.
I'm gonna go up and ask a few. I've got a few questions myself.
Gravedigger's just sitting in the corner.
Would we have that time to
He's
cover
happy
that?
looking at things.
Would we have
Uh,
time to cover information?
You just want more information dump? Or you,
I want some information and ask about a magic item.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so first off, I'm gonna say, are how many other people can see the imp?
Oh, a lot. This is a
Everyone.
very magically charged land.
So how
Most of them aren't super powerful. I'm pretty adept as a magic
Yeah.
shop.
So how common is it to see? No, you're aware it's a familiar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, okay, that's why I was wondering.
it's not
No,
unfamiliar.
It's clever. So it wouldn't be awkward for anyone to just have this thing flying around with me.
No,
Okay.
most people wouldn't bat an eye at it.
Okay.
They might want to
good.
pet it.
Now, the
Interesting.
flesh things, on the other hand, might be a little bit.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
No, the flesh things are fine.
Really?
You think we don't summon lesser demons? Come on.
I guess I'm gonna go back and get my horde.
As long as you have control over them, they're very useful.
I guess I'm gonna
Even
go back
around
and
the
get my
shop,
horde.
she snaps her fingers and one comes undisappeared. There's like an imp that's rearranging potions on the shelf.
Ah! Another reason why I wouldn't have been able to get away with stealing anything if you have a bunch of invisible fuckers flying around that I can't see.
I guess I'm gonna go back and get my horde. Anyway,
Yeah.
so okay, so that I guess that clears things up for me. I guess almost anything I could do wouldn't be awkward for you guys here. The only thing that would really be awkward would be attacking people.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
not disrupt the peace.
I'm not. I
That
don't want to
will
do that.
Definitely.
I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, that will definitely gather the
Mirg.
attention of the council.
Hey, I don't know what you're complaining about right now. Before you
Anyway,
joined the group, my
other thing-
actions have led to definitely keeping us alive.
Anyway, another thing. Have I been able to? I probably would have been looking around while he was talking. Would I have been able to find a rod or staff of swarming insects?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, that's very specific.
It's rare. It's a rare level.
like a green rare,
No,
Blue
blue
rare.
rare.
blue rare, not here.
Not here.
Not
Again,
You
'cause-
you said common to rare, so that's why I was asking.
well,
Well,
it's
there's
under
higher rare.
1,000.
or
Under
uncommon,
1,000.
sorry, yeah.
So again, you run the gambit of rare items being like low end is like 1,000 and high end is like fucking 4,000. So like
Okay. you said common to rare, so I was just going off of
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I was like,
I mean,
so I'll
If that's something you truly are interested in, much like your friend Sun Sword, you know, the council hoards most of the more powerful magical items. That's kind of the reason why Mac got kicked out. It's a kind of a hoarding game they play, and they've learned to cooperate amongst each other and kind of unify their horde, which makes them quite powerful.
But they're not willing to part with those, right? Or are they?
Perhaps
I
for the
mean-
right price.
They're just mortal beings like we are on this coil of life. I'm sure they could be convinced in one way or another to release some items.
Convinced, huh?
I mean, they could probably banish you into a different dimension if they wanted to.
Easily.
I have seen them do that before.
I mean-
fucking sending stone. Hey, worthless, bring me back. Just fucking call Jacob.
Oh, you don't have it. I do.
No, you both got half
We
one.
both
You
have
have
one,
one.
remember?
Do you have
Hey,
one?
worthless, bring me back. Thank you.
You hear, hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
Nelly, I like you a lot.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you. Either you go get him now, or when I get back, the first thing I'm doing is I'm shooting you in the face.
Oh my God, thank God you called back. I lost the stone under my bed when I was searching for Jaco last time. He was so angry that I lost this little gem. Hey,
Click
man.
it and then put it
Hello?
away.
Hello?
Anyway. Thank you for
Who the fuck would give her this like an important thing? Who would give?
First time she was cleaning Jaco's room and ran across it while you were calling her. And then she went to go look for Jaco and lost it.
No,
And she
you don't
lost-
blame that shit on me. You blame that shit on him. You're the one who called from fucking the office.
I'm gonna be blaming her for that. Like, I think she's
If
the one
you
who
didn't
lost
call her, she would not have touched it. She would not have lost it.
I can't help the fact that I just happen to. Why are we even arguing this? This isn't like not even actual canon. Like this is not even canon.
Oh,
no,
that's
we're
canon. She's got the
No,
stone.
her losing the second conversation
She's getting
hasn't
shot in the
happened.
face when needs to happen.
Anyway, well, thank you.
You're welcome. You, strangers, be careful in these lands.
I figured.
Probably not, but okay.
Yeah, I could tell you. You'd definitely.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's a
right?
headache.
I'm still alive.
But your machine is quite interesting.
Headache
Some
and
people
hassle.
would be willing to pay a pretty penny for that one.
That's a big no.
I'd be willing to kill them if they tried.
Oh, they'd be willing to kill you and sell the parts.
My parts are worthless without me.
They'd figure out how to put you back together.
Maybe. Unlikely.
So while we're on the subject, is there a material that can just instantly kill a human? Preferably one shot from a gun.
Probably a bullet if you aim for the head.
I've been shooting people in the head a bunch, and man, they don't go down like in real life.
Matter of fact, it is in canon, so you're going to have to remember what can instantly kill somebody.
What can instantly kill somebody? You didn't answer the damn question.
What? That's been in the game.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's been
remember.
around for a long time now.
Since the beginning.
Since almost the very beginning.
Like, second
I remember
episode.
watching
Yeah.
the game and like witnessing it firsthand and was like, oh, hello.
So while we discuss the campaign amongst ourselves, I'm going to end it there, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.